Good day, guys. I want to encourage somebody here today. I want to encourage somebody. You feel that you are in a situation where it has stopped for you. You feel that you are in a situation where you are in a pit. And I say a pit because Joseph, for those of you who know the story of Joseph, he had a vision from God. There was something that he had to do. And all of a sudden, he was thrown into a pit by his brothers. But today I want to encourage somebody that you feel that you are in a pit. But the pit that I'm talking about today is not the pit that Joseph was thrown into. You see, life is a race. When you serve God, you are running a race. Once you become a believer in God, you are running a race. Now, I grew up in church where I heard the race is not for the swift, but those who endure to the end. So basically, it's not about who's doing so much or who's not doing so much. If you're faced by a problem, it makes you feel that you're stuck and you can't move forward. But recently, I was watching a cartoon. I was watching something with my daughter, and I was watching a cartoon that showed race cars, and they were racing to get to the finish line. But the very good racer, I mean, all of them were good racers, but there was a particular racer who was a good racer. He had to stop at the pit stop. Now, I need you to get this. Stopping at the pit stop, he felt that he's being drawn back. He felt that because he had to stop, that he would not win the race. But you got to understand, it was at the pit stop that he had to change his brakes. It was at the pit stop he had to change his oil. It was at the pit stop he had to change his tires, and whatever else he had to change was done at the pit stop. Now, I need you to understand, in your life today, you might feel that, yes, I'm in a race and I'm trying to get to the end. I need you to understand that life is a race, but not a competition. You're going to get to the end. So I need you to understand today that when you are faced with a pit stop, when you are faced with a situation, something you did or some situation you found yourself in, and it feels like a pit, God is saying to you today, it's your pit stop. It is the place where you stop, where you got to change the way you think, where you got to change certain things in your life. You got to change your mindset. And in this cartoon, when the tires were changed, when the oil were changed, when the brakes were changed, and he was placed back on the race, the others in the race, they felt like all of a sudden they were winning. They felt like all of a sudden we're at the front of this guy. We're going to win. But you got to understand, in life, some people, I need you to know this, when you are in your pit stop, they would think, oh, wow, things are not going good for him. Things are not going good for her. And they elevate themselves thinking that they're better than you. But I need you to understand today, it doesn't matter who is ahead of you. It doesn't matter what they are doing. Life is not a competition. When you are stuck in a pit, or when you are at your pit stop, I need you to understand, this is the moment in your life where you gotta make changes. That when you now back on the racetrack, you will be prepared to make it to the end. I want to encourage somebody here today. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what you are faced with in your life, in your family, on the job, your finances, your health, but you feel that you are on a pit stop. Don't concentrate on what your neighbor is doing. Don't concentrate on what the other people are doing. Most times when people are in a race, they always try they want to feel like they got to win. I got to come first. But I need you to understand, with Christ, you're already a winner. So when you stop at your pit stop, God is the one working on you, transforming you, changing what needs to be changed in your life. And in that cartoon, do you know what happened? Those who were at the front, who didn't stop at the pit stop, they came so close to the finish line, but they couldn't make it. You know why? Because the cars started to break down on them. But the one who stopped at the pit stop, he continued to the end and he won. The moral of this story is, pit stops are not bad. Don't look at other people when you feel like you are stuck in a pit. This is only going to encourage you. So many people, they go on Facebook, they look at other people's account, they compare their lives with celebrities, they compare their lives with people, and they feel like I'm not getting anywhere. I need you to understand today. Let God do what he has to do in your life, in your pit stop, and let God allow whoever wants to do whatever they got to do. I believe that in your pit stop where you are right now that seems difficult, God is changing something in your life, that when you're back on the road, you're going to make it to the end. God bless you.